There's a special kind of pride that you feel deep down inside, a strength that seems to thrive in Lima, Allen County.
The American way of life, to get in gear and do what's right.
An unbreakable forthright link called Real American Strength. Lima, Allen County, Real American Strength.
Keeping you up to date with what's happening in your community. Community Focus on GTV2. Thanks for joining us today on Community Focus. I'm Anne Decker. I'm pleased to welcome to the studio today Jill Ackerman. She's the superintendent of the Lima City Schools, and even though we may be in the dead of winter, we're already thinking kindergarten registration for next year.
We are, and it's a big deal for us. Our kindergarten registration is going to be held on Wednesday, March 6th. And it's for any child will enter kindergarten that will be 5 before August 1st. So if that is the case, we encourage parents to bring their incoming kindergartner to our kindergarten registration, which will be held at Liberty School. Liberty is at 338 West Kibbe. It's on the corner there on Kibbe Street. And we hold 2 different sessions. We will go from 8 to 10 in the morning and from 2:30 to 6 in the afternoon. And what makes our kindergarten registration so awesome is that it really is more of a community fair. So when you come in, you can get a free health screening, and you can get the all of the records from the health department. The health department will be there, so they can upload any of your medical records that you might need.
Oh, that's handy.
We will have the library always has a presence there. The Y, Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, LACA, Help Me Grow, our speech pathologists are there. We have teachers there that have bags of goodies for parents to take home to work with their children over the summer, and they'll know all those skills that they need to be ready with when they start school in August. The fire department is there doing fire safety. We typically have ID kits for students, parents to take as well. Every school will have a booth, so they're able to meet the secretaries, find out when open house is. We'll give them a packet of paperwork. They can either fill it out or take it home and do it. It's a really fun community event. When they come in, they'll get a ticket. If they visit all the booths, it'll get stamped. And then if the ticket is full, we'll put it in a drawing. We have lots of prizes for parents. So it's a great time, and we encourage everybody to come out and bring their child. It's just exciting to get them thinking about school early so they can start working on all those skills ahead of time.
And what a great introduction to school for a little one who may be a little bit nervous.
And we typically have buttons that will say class of, in this case, I think it'll be maybe like 2025.
Oh, that's depressing.
So, yeah, so it's exciting for the kids as well. And Dr. Weinerman is our staff doctor, and he's there to do physicals. So you don't have to worry about getting all that done in the summer before ahead of time. You can do it right there, and it will not cost you anything.
Do parents need to bring anything to this event?
Well, we like them to try to bring, if the child has a Social Security card, if they have a medical record other than with the health department, original copy of the birth certificate, any custody papers, if that's applicable. If they want to do the free child health insurance, they'll have to bring proof of income for that. So anything like that. But if they don't bring anything, that's going to be okay too. We'll help them through their paperwork, and they can always take the paperwork home and bring it back to the school when they come for the open house in the springtime.
For any families that can't attend, what do you suggest?
Well, we would like them to contact the school that they believe is their home school. They can always call us at the board office at 419-996-3400 to find out which school is in their district. They can, because each school will have a separate open house in the spring. They'll be able to visit there as well. But they can come by our board office and pick up a kindergarten packet there. Head Start will have our kindergarten packets at Head Start as well to give to parents.
Okay. Date, time, and place once again for kindergarten registration.
Wednesday, March 6th. It will be held at the Liberty Arts Magnet School, 338 West Kibbe. The times are 8 to 10 a.m. and 2:30 to 6 p.m.
All right. We're about to throw some more dates and times at people because parent-teacher meetings are coming up, and I know you've got a variety of them.
We do. We have Parent-Teacher Conference Week will actually be held here in February, on the 11th and the 13th. So we do those on a Monday night and a Wednesday night in all of our buildings. Now the times in the individual buildings will vary, so parents need to check with their school to see. In the elementary, they'll have to have an appointment, but at the middle school and high school, it's typically just walk in and find out what those exact times are. But what we really see happen is that second set of parent-teacher conferences in the winter aren't as well attended.
It's cold outside.
But it is cold out, and sometimes the roads are bad, we understand that. But it's very, very important for parents to get a mid-year check on where their child is. These are probably even more important than the ones we do earlier in the school year, because sometimes at this point a student may have fallen behind. We need to find out what kinds of interventions we need to put in place, and we just need to touch base with parents. It's exciting to go in and find out that your child is on track, but it's also important to find out if your child is not on track and what kinds of things we can do as well as can be done at home to get them up to speed. So we still have half a school year to go. So it's important to keep thinking in that mode of school and the importance of being in communication with the school.
Do you have the specific days and times for all of the schools on your website?
We do have those on our website, and they would also be printed as well in the Lima News, and then we will post those later that first week in February on our Facebook page too.
Okay, so that's coming right up, so make sure you're looking for it.
Right.
How are you going with the high school transition?
Well, the high school, we've been working a lot on the high school transition. So we held 2 large meetings with our community people and our kids and our parents and our staff. We did that on a Thursday night. We were there for 3 hours, and then we worked on a Saturday from like 9 to 1. What we did at that point in time was we really had a lot of conversation and activity around what are the things that we value and what are the things that we need to improve upon. So from that began to morph into some areas, specific areas, in which people then would kind of pick and choose. This is the thing that I'm interested in helping with. Here's what I want to do. Here's what gifts I can bring to the table, maybe in terms of PR and communication and things like that. Then when we met on that Saturday, we decided that we sort of stopped in our tracks because we're very flexible, and everybody felt like, you know what, we need to create a new mission statement for the school. We need to start fresh and have a brand new mission statement. So we came up on that day with 4 of them. We narrowed it down to 4, and then we decided that we were going to stop there, take the 4 back to the staff, the full staff, and then allow them to have some conversation around it. So we did that on last Wednesday. We had a full staff meeting for an hour and a half. Then that last hour and a half, we brought our community group and our parents back in, and we continued to work on, we kind of really narrowed our focus down to very specific areas. Every content area department has laid out their plan. So for example, science has laid out a pathway for a student who may come in and may be interested in a medical field. And you can follow the chart, every course that you should take through high school to get you to a medical field or a physical science area. So each content area was working on that as well. So we hope to have a nice package of here's everything that we offer so that we can give that to parents soon. So we still have a lot of work to do. We're going to continue to work on the work, but it's exciting now because we have STEM Club up and running. We're talking about how we can make Moonbuggy even bigger than what it is because it was confined to one school, and bringing in more community partners to do all that too. So
it's an exciting time.
I see bigger, broader things on our horizon as well.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
If people do want to be updated about anything going on in the city schools, give us your website address.
It's www.limacitysschools.org. They can like us on Facebook. We try to put as many updates on there as we can. And also for delays and cancellations, both of those venues are very good as well. Sometimes you could go in and sign up for text alerts. If we have important meetings or things happening, we'll send a text alert as well, and also use it for delays and cancellations. And they certainly can call us at 419-996-3400 for any information that they need.
Wonderful. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
Jill Ackerman from the Lima City Schools.
It's a small, small world. LACNIP's 7th Annual International Expo is Sunday, March 3rd from 2 to 6 p.m. at St. Rita's Auxiliary Conference Center, 718 West Market Street. You'll be able to talk to people who have moved to Lima from all over the world and learn about their traditions, artwork, and native clothing, and sample their delicious food. There will be plenty of music and dancing. Admission is free. Come out to LACNIP's International Expo, Sunday, March 3rd from 2 to 6 p.m. at St. Rita's Auxiliary Conference Center, and explore the world.
Oh, good. A family wants to live here. It's been so long since I've had kids in my bedrooms. Wait, what's wrong with them? I love kids. Well, you can't find anything wrong with them. They look nice and so polite. No, nobody's ever going to live in me if you keep turning people away.
Been denied housing? Call the Lima Allen Council on Community Affairs. Our fair housing services will look into the complaint at no cost to you.
Reduce, recycle, reuse. Allied Waste Services in the City of Lima encourage you to live green by recycling all that you can. Recycling promotes green living by reducing the amount of waste materials buried in landfills. This saves money, natural resources, and energy. Keep our environment healthy and start recycling today. Allied Waste Services is committed to a clean environment. Contact us today for your recycling needs. Visit our website, republicservicesohio.com, to learn more about recycling today.
Help keep the youth of Lima safe by donating to Lima Safety City today. Hello, I'm Chuck Eichelberger from the Lima Noon Optimist Club. Safety City is a very important part of the Lima community. The Optimist Club is renovating Safety City and it needs your help. Donations can be made by going to the website limasafetycity.org. You can also send a donation to Lima Noon Optimist Club, P.O. Box 428, Lima, Ohio 45802. Help keep the youth of Lima safe by donating to Safety City today.
Let's all do our part to keep the Ottawa River clean and healthy. Clean trash and debris from storm drains to keep them from being washed into the river. Your actions matter.
We're back on Community Focus. I'm Anne Decker, and Jodie Sutherland is in the studio today. She is with 4-H, and it is time for the 4-H Horse Club Pancake Breakfast, which is coming up when?
It's coming up Saturday, February 16th, so really soon now.
And you have all the usual pancake stuff that day?
Oh yeah, all you can eat pancakes, sausage, and then the drinks, coffee, juice, milk, that's all included in it as well. But people certainly love coming because all you can eat. I mean, you get your money's worth for it, and the sausage is really good too on top of it all.
Oh yeah. Where are you doing it?
We're doing it at the FOP Hall on Robb Avenue, and it's our 9th year, so I mean it's been really well received by the community, and we just continue to do it, and everyone comes out even though there's normally bad weather, but
that's what you expect in February.
Yeah, definitely.
Where does the money go?
Well, the money, basically we want to make sure that we can continue to give money to the fairgrounds each year. They did have a little bit of a loan for the Schmidt Horse Pavilion, and then each year there's obviously maintenance fees and other improvements that they're going to want to look to continue to do. So, you know, we're certainly appreciative that we have it out there, so we want to continue to offer them money each year as well. So that's why we do these kinds of events, and also to raise awareness.
Well, yep. And I know if people haven't really sat down and taken a good look at the Schmidt Horse Pavilion, it's a great facility for horses and a lot of other stuff too.
Oh yeah, it's such an amazing facility. I mean, the kids out there to be able to have this state-of-the-art facility to ride and show in, and then never having to worry about rain, you know, canceling a program, that's certainly great. And then the activities, yeah, that they're doing out there, I mean, it's not necessarily horse events. I know there was a cattle show last year. This year they're going to bring in the Professional Bull Riding Association, so that's going to be exciting too. They're going to bring in also about 2,000 seats, so definitely once the tickets go on sale, you'll want to go ahead and get those, because I think that'll be cool to have here in Lima.
I think so too. And we definitely want to help support the pavilion, the fairgrounds, and the 4-H clubs.
Absolutely. We do have about 1,000 youth that are involved in the 4-H programs, and it's not too late to get your child involved. You know, certainly we're in a horse group. We have non-horse projects too that are available, or if you have, you know, cats and dogs, a lot of people have those at home, or want to take a sewing class.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be animals.
It absolutely does not. So it's definitely a great way to get your child involved in something, give them, you know, an organization to belong to, new friends, and leadership skills are available there as well.
How do people get involved in 4-H?
You would just want to call out to the fairgrounds. The 4-H organization is housed right inside there, so it works out really well, and you can talk to them about it.
Now, from your point of view, you are involved in the horse clubs. What
Yes.
do they do with the kids and their horses?
Well, we try to schedule weekly meetings once school is out because otherwise it gets a little bit hard before that. But you just bring your horses out and then we work with the kids, you know, teaching them how to work with them on the ground because you certainly want to be safe working with them on the ground, and then the riding as well. And there's a lot of different things that do go into it, but it does help kids learn not only to trust that larger animal, but you do learn like the leadership skills, and you learn self-confidence basically by being able to control an animal of that size. It definitely helps with your confidence.
Serves you well in business in later years.
It really does, yep.
Give us the day, the time, and the place for the Pancake Breakfast again.
It's Saturday, February 16th. We did change the time. It's going to be 7 a.m. to 2 p.m., so it'll be real easy to either do breakfast or lunch.
Or both.
Yeah, or both. There you go. And then the tickets are $4 for children that are 4 to 8 years old, and they're $7 pre-sale. You could get those at the fairgrounds, or $8 at the door.
Wonderful.
And like I said, it was all you can eat, pancakes and sausage, drinks are included. We're going to have a silent auction, bake sale items, and 50-50. So there'll be a lot of other things going on as well.
Great. Well, this is one Pancake Breakfast I never miss. So we'll see
Great.
you on the 16th.
See you then. Thank you, Ann.
You're welcome. Jodie Sutherland with 4-H. I'm Anne Decker, and this is Community Focus on GTV2.
Hello. My name is Gary Shealy. I'm the Utilities Director for the City of Lima. Our domain is the Department of Utilities. We manage the water system, the wastewater system, along with the garbage and refuse contract for the city residences. The water system basically is a state-of-the-art operation. It consists of upground reservoirs along with a water treatment plant that can treat up to 30 million gallons of water a day. We have approximately 25,000 customers in our base, and we provide water services to the greater portion of Allen County, not just the City of Lima. The wastewater system is an advanced wastewater treatment plant operation. It has close to 350 miles of sewer pipe in it. It collects wastewater from most of the City of Lima as well as greater